Hi, welcome back to Live and Breathe Horses inside the barn. It's a bit windy and it plays havoc with the microphone. So, Biscuit and I have just been doing some work, and something that comes up again and again and again, and it came up with a student the other day I was assisting. So it's such an important point. I think we can always come back to it. I know I'm constantly reminding myself about it, and that is that we never have the right to hold anything until we get it as soon as we ask for it. So with Biscuit right now, that's I'm working on. So I've just he's waiting to go in the field with his friends, and I was just like, no, you know what? You can hang on a minute. You can hang on a minute and join in my video and support me. So. Yes, with him it's about stretching and being relaxed and having a nice top line, nice floppy underneck on the lunge. So as soon as he offers that, the temptation is to say, oh great, oh lovely carrot, but I shouldn't do that until he gives me that as soon as I ask for it. So that's the important part. So another typical example of that is when you're starting to ask the horse, don't you push into my tripod, when you're starting to ask the horse to be on the bit. So you would be going around, you've got your horse going nicely forward from the leg and coming from the hand. That's the basis with a young horse, isn't it? Hands without legs, legs without hands. So they understand both things separately. And when they do that, we can start to put it together and start to ask them to be in a bit more of a shape, to be on the bit, to be a bit the beginnings of collection. Biscuit. So in that case, we would ask for a little contact while we're riding nicely forward, and as soon as they offer a nice soft feel, a nice bit of shape, we have to give it away immediately, because if we keep it, they don't know that's what we're asking for. They don't know. Umo's nagging him now. Come on, Biscuit, it's okay, be patient for a minute. It's good for you to be patient. You're knocking all my tools off the wall. That's a good little practice. Yes, that was all those things. Yes, have a look and just calm down a minute. So that is a really good example of it as well. You can't carry that soft feel, that little bit of collection, until you get it as soon as you ask. In the beginning it might take you a while to get it, and as soon as you get it, the reward is you give the reins away, you stop all action, you go with your horse. Then you ask your horse again to go with you. In this case we were talking about asking for a soft feel, a little bit of collection, and then you reward and give away again. And when the horse gives you that as soon as you ask, then you can carry it for a few steps before you give it away. And then you go building that up little by little. And it applies to everything. But it's such a temptation, like, oh, finally I've got it. Oh. And of course, then the horse doesn't understand, And that's such an important part of their education and building a communication with trust between us, that with the slightest little effort the horse makes, they get a reward for it, that we notice that because they're always trying to please us. It's just they don't always get the thing we're trying to ask for, the communication. So it's a great practice for that as well, isn't it, Biscuit? What do you think? Do you think they want you back out in the field? Uma's not happy without the boss there, I think. So yes, that's something to always keep in mind. It would be the same like with the leg. Say your horse isn't listening very well to the leg. So you would ask, starting off, assuming they're going to listen to nothing, bringing up your energy, very soft vibration, and you would go, this is legs. that, and stronger until they respond. And as soon as you get a tiny response, you stop. It's not that they have to actually go anywhere and keep going. You just want a response, So only when you get that thing, as soon as you ask for it, can you expect to carry it. So we're going to go and get Biscuit out in the field now. I hope that's useful. It's such an important thing to keep in mind, isn't it, Biscuit? So thank you for joining me today. Keep tuning into the light, and I look forward to see you next time.